Hello everyone, this is Bezhak. I am the Program Manager for Cyber Resilience Program, in short CRP. This is a proposed program to improve our security practices and defenses and provide the business much needed resiliency. This is subject to run 3 years long and it will deliver significant improvement to our cybersecurity. What we would be seeking back end of this presentation is approval from your good selves to have this program go into the delivery phase alongside with your recommendation to the XO to get the budget approved. Just before we talk about how this program is going to be run, who would be responsible, how many individuals would be putting their efforts to make this program successful, what is the construct of this program, and what this program is going to bring to the organization. And let's just remind ourselves what we are dealing here. We know that in last 2 years there has been two successful attacks, although we're rating them minor, but nevertheless a breach did happen. We are glad to say that there was no significant damage done to the organization, but perhaps on this occasion we were lucky. There has been otherwise six DDoS attacks in last 1 year. And the reason for all these attacks to be successful is found to be a combination of few things. When we have done our independent assessment, what we have discovered is against the NIST cyber security framework, we are found to be below par in our maturity score, which is just 2.9 out of 5. There is a great potential to improve ourselves in this area. We have significant value of assets been stored in our infrastructure, which is worth 1 billion in a dark web. And we know that our environment is overly exposed by at least 1/3. We would expect if a successful attack happens, which bring every of our service down globally, then we are going to suffer for about 1 million sterling pounds per hour. And if we compare ourselves with our competitor in the industry, we are found to be just investing half, which is where this program is hopefully going to be plugged the gap in. Cyber resiliency program would make us ready to defend, and if a attack happens, then we would able to respond and recover rather quick. So all the 29 security capabilities which it is introducing is to provide us as a business resiliency and better business continuity. This program is going to be run for 3 years, and it would be supervised by the steering committee of its own, which will be gathering on monthly basis to provide the program reviews there, any approvals and change impacts, and also monitor the performance and the progress of the program and report it back on quarterly basis to board of directors. We would be following agile, accelerated agile method, which is an improvement from the typical agile method, where in each cycle we would be implementing a small portion of the capability. We will measure how did it go. We will learn from it and adopt a better strategy or improved strategy in the next cycle. The construct of the construct of this program is there would be 4 independent work streams which would be focused on their area. Each of these work streams and what they would be bringing that will come a little bit later into the discussion. We are planning to acquire services of 26 individuals in this team. They would be starting from the 18 this year, and they gradually will increase to the 26, as this is a very specialized cybersecurity is a very specialized area. So we are planning to hire some special capabilities and outsource some of our delivery to make it efficient. The program team has come up with what we call as a 10 golden design principles, which are proven to be the core principles how we are planning to design and deliver our program. For example, low cost, high impact controls would be brought forward into the program to have an immediate benefit. We would like to include automated controls as much as we can, provide the leadership, and also provide our business leader the opportunity to prepare themselves for any real world incidents like DDoS attacks. Our security would be focused on to the crown jewels and provide proactive security. We would also like to invest on human to make sure that they are aware of what the security attacks could be and how to react against them. We would like to embed a security as a built-in layer rather than bolt-on. The surface area of attack need to be reduced, and we should be providing high level of depth in our security control. This slide shows us the improvement we would be making over the period of 3 years against the NIST framework. As early part of the presentation, we expressed our concern that our current score is found to be 2.9. So with the help of this program, we would be implementing 29 different security capabilities, which has multiple controls in. At the end, we would expect to be somewhere around 4.4. This would be a gradual improvement. At the end of this year, it would be 3.7, and the next year 4.1, and we would end up at 4.4. You may have already seen this slide before, so I may not spend too much time, but it's worth mentioning that if we see the current risk score against our top 5 risks which business is facing today, most of the risks are coming beyond the risk appetite of the business. And with the help of us, the security controls and the capabilities which this program is expect to implement, the risk score is expected to come significantly down, make it very much acceptable. With the help of a cybersecurity resilience program, where we are improving our security posture and risk profile, we would also see a major shift in our cybersecurity framework. An independent assessment has been made against our current framework, which was found to be more leaning towards amber or red. As you can see, in 3 years' time, the security practices improvements, the procedures, and the blueprint are going to significantly improve our cybersecurity framework. This is our primary slide where we which explain that how these 29 cyber capabilities and 3 simulated cyber attacks are going to be delivered in the lifespan of this program. There would be 4 separate work streams. All of these work streams will be working independent from each other, supervised by their own dedicated project manager. There will be 12 different cycles, as each quarter we're treating it to be an independent cycle. Because we're using accelerated agile methodology, let's take an example of MFA. The very first cycle is going to be just implementing MFA to the crown jewels. In the next cycle, we are going to be we are going to extend this capability to the other systems. Whereas the third and the final cycle, we would like the business as usual and the utilizers of this technology, like applications users, to get fully familiar with this MFA. So it's been transformed into a proper capability and a long-term delivery to the business. We would make a very conscious choice for each of these capabilities, whether we should leverage the internal team or whether we should acquire the services of an external partner who is specialized in their own field. For example, DDoS protection is very efficient to get from external partner. For At least for this year, all the partners involved, um, we have already gone through with the request process to select them. The governance to the program is going to be provided by its own steering committee, which consists of most of the C-suite executives. We also want the incident management and more importantly, change management to be the part of the steering committee, so the execution and the delivery of the program can be coordinated with the other sectors of the business and execution to be remain smooth. We also wanted human resource department to be have their own say within the steering committee, especially when we are planning the training program for the employees. The program sponsor is a CTO. CISO would be working very close with myself. I am the ultimately the accountable to deliver this project, be the program lead. I would have a set of four program managers running their own work streams, and every program either would have shared or dedicated a set of technical individuals. We would also like to have a few architects involved to give us uh, dimension, which at the moment organization is missing, and that is to link with the business requirements to the technical deliverability. There are total 26 individuals who would be serving this program. In terms of the RACI metrics, their role is very much defined, which are being also documented here. We also would be interacting with number of other departments to ensure that the visibility is all. Thank you very much for joining in. Hope that does give you the right level of confidence to give us a green light so we can go into the next phase of delivery. And committee would be confident enough to recommend to Exco to have our budget approved. Thank you very much. We are open for